Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Hugo, and today we're going to continue the last video about how to create a web page on React. And we're going to focus on JavaScript expressions. Remember that the code, we're going to use the same code that we used on the last video. So if you want to do it from scratch, the link is above and also on the description. So stay around. The JSX is going to be the files that we're going to create on React. This contains JavaScript, and inside of those JavaScripts we can compile, or we're going to use React DOM in order to compile the HTML that we're going to use. And inside of that HTML we can also use more JavaScript. So this is what we're going to do today, and let's go into the code. Okay, so let's open our project. Let's go to Visual Code. Let's open the folder. Actually, it's already there. In this case, I stored in the same. I'm going to open again. And if you remember on the previous video, we've cleaned up the entire thing. So we're going to have a clean slate. And from here, we're going to create new stuff. First of all, one of the things that we need to do is to run the page. So let's go cd demo, cd react. Let's go to the folder, cd my app. Now we're going to put npm start, and you're going to kick off our website. Now it's going to open the browser. Let's put the browser over here, and we should have this information. So now what we're going to do, we're going to change a few stuff here. So first of all, let's go to our index. So in this first page, what we're going to have is we are calling my app. My app contains the hello world. So, and inside of this we have also HTML syntax, which it's being rendered by the DOM here. So he's going to render this. So now what we're going to do is to create here some space, and we're going to start to create here a div. Oops, let's go back. And inside of this div, we're going to write down something like this is my value, let's say, and here we're going to put some expression, and here we're going to write something like this, or let's say today is something, the date, and we're going to put here the date. So what we're going to do is put this a little bit more cleaner. Okay, and now we're going to create here two new constants. One constant is going to be called value. Let's say not name, let's call it value. This value is going to be 7, for example. So here we are already using a JavaScript expression, and here we're going to, whatever we're going to put inside of the HTML needs to be the variable. So in this case I'm going to put the variable value. It needs to be between brackets, curly brackets. I'm going to put here value. If I hit save here, you automatically have automatically the values have over there. So, and now let's do some math. Let's put math, like for example random. Okay, cool. I don't think I'm used to C#, so C# usually you need to put this. Let's see if this. Okay, cool. So he got me a complete random number. Very well. So now what I want to do, this is like looks like the number of bitcoins that I have, or maybe not. And now let's create here another constant, which is going to be, for example, the year. Let's put here year. Here I'm going to put here in curly brackets the year, for example. And now, and here we're going to put new, current. Let's put here. No, this is not going to be here. Sorry, this is going to be current dates. And here we're going to put new dates, so it's going to get the variable of the new dates. And now we're going to create a new constant, which is going to be year, where my current date, damn, I'm saying current date, yes, is going to be my full year, okay, or day, or whatever I want. So actually, let me see here what I want, what I have here, hours, minutes, hours. Yeah, let's change this instead of let's change this for hours. And here let's put another one called minutes. Minutes is going to fail, of course, because here I'm going to put hours. Should be lowercase in this case, so variable should be lowercase. And here we're going to create a new minutes. Okay, and here we're going to put minutes. So let's say that actually I want to get the value. So in here let's create a new constant. It's going to be ticker, for example, and the ticker is going to be Bitcoin. Why not? Let's talk about Bitcoin. The value of the Bitcoin, I'm getting a random number, the dates, and they getting the hour and the minute at that time. And let's say that the Bitcoin, so this value is going to be actually the amounts that I have, for example. And now let's create a new one here. For example, has as price, for example. In here, let's not put random, that's going to give me a complete random number. Let's put here a variable which is going to be 35,000, which is at the moment, I believe. And now we want here to know how many bitcoins do I have, okay, or what is the value of my bitcoin. So what's going to happen here is so this is going to be the value, and this is going to be my, so you have on your wallets the value multiplied by the price, for example. Okay, let's see if this works. And oops, save. Okay, okay, that's okay. Now press F5. Okay, so very well. So this means that the price, let's put here also the price of the Bitcoin at the moment, for example. Let's say, of course, this we should be using APIs, etc. I'm not using this at the moment. I'm going just to, this is just to explain how JavaScript expressions work and what we can do with it, and how we can embed it in the HTML and vice versa. So what we're going to do here is first of all, it's the name, which is going to be ticker. Okay, and needs to be between curly brackets, is at price. Let's put here price. Okay, so let's hit enter, save. Here we need a refresh. So hello, this is you, very well. BTC it's at 35k. Okay, we match with the values here and the ticker here, and this is the value of the so every single time that I'm refreshing, it's giving a random number. So this is the amount, the number of bitcoins that I have, for example, and I have 0.09 bitcoins, and this number multiplied by, we put this, okay, this number multiplied by the number that I have at the bitcoin at the moment is going to be at around 3,400, whoa, 34,000 and so much. Oh yeah, because it's almost one. Yeah, it's right. So it's $34,811, for example. Yeah, because it's almost one. Okay, let's give here another refresh. So at the same price, if I have 0.6030, I have 1,200,000 bitcoins in value, dollars. Sorry, in value. So this is going to be your value in your wallet at the moment. And today is interesting, not getting here the hours and the minutes. So let's check why. Okay, so I was having here a problem which I forgot to put the curly brackets here. So so today it's 10 o'clock 46, so yeah, it match. So as you can see, this is the type of things that we can do. Of course we can simplify all this. For example, my wallet, I can go here, whoops, instead of the calculation here, I can create a constant here, constant, it's going to be wallet, and it's going to be the value multiplied, whoops, value multiplied by my price. And here I can only put here, for example, the wallets, save, let's hit enter, and I got exactly the same thing. Of course the value changed again because I press F5, but the wallet now is being calculated instead of being here on the HTML, it's being here, so on the constant here. So this is the type of things that you can do, and the next video we're going to see how we can arrange this and put this a little bit more pretty. We're going to work with the CSS, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like, and probably I'm going to see you next week, so stay tuned. Cheers.